Oh, children are screaming. Children are screaming. All right, we're going to get started, and let's see if this worked. Boom. Well, hello there. Well, hello there. Are we showing up properly? Can you hear me okay if you're watching? Leave me a comment in the chat here so I can see my audio going, but last week we had some issues with that. We're waiting for Mr. Tony Cox to arrive. He's doing some DIY air conditioning work right now, so we'll give him a minute. But today, while we're waiting, I'm going to continue working on my Audrey 2, and let's actually make sure I'm recording up here as well, because I want to get this all for the channel. All right, so sounds a little low. Hey, Eric. Okay. How's that? Is that any better? We're still experimenting with all this stream stuff, so but thanks for hopping on. It's been too long, my man. We need to get some werewolfing action up on tap here. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. So I don't know so as you can see, this is going to be the puppet, but the hole's a little too small for my hand. So I'm going to widen this, and what I'm going to do to widen that is simply use my foam cutter. Oh, thanks, Eric. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, we're having fun here. We're trying to get our mojo going with the live stream. All right, so this foam cutter is literally like cutting butter. It's amazing. If you get one of these and you're cutting foam, just know that it's going to take you by surprise at how quickly it goes down. So I'm going to just eyeball right about, actually let me stand up and do this. And I'm just going to go right in. It almost sounds like the foam is crying. It's like, I know this is a terrible thing to say, but if you've ever cooked a lobster, actually, I'm not even going to make that analogy. That's just sad, and someone will leave me a nasty comment about that. All right, so I cut this down, and now I feel better about being able to put my hand in here. So I'm just going to have to dig this area out a little bit. Hi, Mom. To put my hand in. And but I'm not going to do that today. What I'm going to do today is we're going to add some vines to this. So I was originally going to make some lips for Audrey 2, but I kind of like just the regular old-fashioned pod shape here. So instead of adding lips to her, I'm going to make some nice little vines. And to kind of get me on the right path here, I'm just going to draw them out. And so here, let's turn this off before I burn myself. Okay. So to do the vines, I'm going to, so a leaf kind of comes up from the stem. So what I'm going to do is something like this. I know you can't see it, but I'm going to show you in a second. So something like that on this. So I'm just going to draw out imperfect lines. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Did I miss the hot foam action?
You missed the hot foam action. Mr. Tony, welcome. Are you all cooled down now?
It's getting
Okay.
there. Yes. Did you mention that I was installing?
I
a new air
mentioned you were
conditioner,
doing
that's why I was
some
late.
DIY home improvement HVAC action. So, and
Yes.
while you were doing
So,
that,
well-
I was entertaining them with my drawing skills. Yes,
Oh.
I'm drawing on vines, which I will eventually use
Very nice.
some model magic to bring to life. You know what I realized, and you know, I kind of just jumped right in because you weren't here, but you know, since we're kind of starting this new adventure here, our new podcast, we should come up with like some sort of intro for ourselves.
An intro.
Yeah. So I just kind of dove right in, but you know, maybe it's something like, all right, welcome to the Making and Breaking podcast. I'm AP.
I'm Tony Cox.
Or should I be Anthony Pizzuto here? You tell me. You're directing this show.
It's. I'm directing this.
You just became the director of the show.
Okay. All right. I don't know. We should probably have a production meeting. That sounds like.
I think that's a great idea.
Sounds like information for.
Why don't we talk about that
meeting.
tonight? We'll have a late night, our 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. Production meeting.
Yes.
But yeah, do you like the name Making and Breaking? Be honest.
I didn't until you showed me the picture that you made of
Yeah.
us with the title, and then I was like, okay, I'm.
Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to call this the Making and Breaking podcast with Anthony Pizzuto and Tony Cox. Or do you want to go by Anthony Cox? There are too many Anthonys, too many Tonys. We should have figured this out before we started broadcasting to the 3 viewers that are watching. Mom says hi, by the way.
But, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. I don't know. It's funny. I was playing an RPG the other night, and it's been a long time since I've done any improv.
So I'm taking you by surprise. I am storming.
Taking you by surprise.
I'm storming Tony. So Tony, what are you working on today? Do you have any projects going? I know you just installed your air conditioning.
Yes. Well, I got. Lego has recently come out with some. Oh, I don't know if they can hear me. Oh wait.
I see your audio going.
Yeah.
in
No, sorry. I had YouTube muted.
Oh.
So.
Can everybody hear Tony Cox? There's a little bit of a delay. No one said no yet. So.
Oh, I wonder. My audio sounds a little weird. I wonder if I'm on the right. No, I'm on the right microphone. All right. Well.
I can hear you perfectly, and usually when I'm having audio issues, I can't. So. I've never. There's an echo because you have him coming through my speakers. Oh no! Crap. I thought I fixed that. All right. So, and now your audio is not showing up on my on the OBS.
The technical woes.
Multi-output K053 microphone. I wonder, select microphone if I did black hole. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me, Tony?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Okay. One day, no matter how much testing we do. All right. You can hear me now, though, right?
I can hear you now. I feel like I'm not coming through the regular. I feel like I'm coming through your microphone.
I think you are too.
Oh.
Yeah. Eric says my lav mic is picking you up.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm coming through both.
How do I not do that? Properties. So
you would have to turn the speaker volume down.
Speaker volume down.
Or you'd have to have headphones or
earphones.
Wow, that's a lovely sound.
Wasn't that great? All right. Let me see if I can find some ear pods. Hold on a second. All right. Entertain the crew, Tony Cox.
Sure. I will. I feel like my audio is not coming in through the audio is not coming into the appropriate channel. Yeah, I think you're right, Eric. I think it's coming in from his speakers into his microphone instead of from program to program on his computer. Although I guess the poor audio quality matches my poor camera quality.
All right. Oh,
So
Cliff
you
is here.
Somehow turned off my audio from program to program.
Say that again?
So I'm now only coming through from your speakers to the left.
Oh, crap. Okay. How do we fix this?
So am I showing up in OBS?
You sure are, yeah.
So first get the audio out to your earphones, to your earpods.
Okay, done. Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay, OBS. Yeah. Oh, Eric, yeah, I need to get a mixer. That you're not, no. Yeah. It's at the black hole. It's at the black hole. Yeah. Oh, let me check Zoom. Zoom is. Oh. Oh. Can you hear me? Okay, now I can hear you. I changed it to black hole in Zoom. Okay, when I switch it to black hole, I can't hear anything. Okay, let's go back to meaty, and then input, output. Nope, that's not working. Now I can't hear anything. Okay, what? Yeah. And I have black hole 2-channel, boom shakalaka, which are my pods. Okay. Yeah. Oh, audio devices. Yeah. Or should I do this? Oh, no. Okay. Do that. Okay. I'm still not seeing you. Should I change you in OBS to multi? Yeah. Okay. Can't hear Tony C. Tony P is choppy. I wonder if we just There has to be an easier way to do this. Right, right. So my audio, gotcha. And then, okay, I moved it to the, oh, yeah, properties. And so it's black hole 2 channel. Yeah. Black hole 2 channel. My microphone, MacBook Pro microphone, black hole 2 channel. Oh, oh. Oh, see, now it's picking up mine. Okay, okay. And then properties. Okay, done, but you're still not showing up. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah, correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Say something.
Something dark side. Something dark side. Am I being picked up in Streamlabs? Oh, yeah, they can hear me now.
Oh, they can hear you now. Okay.
So when you wait, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now because I changed back to multi-output on Zoom. Oh, Eric,
Okay.
you can. Oh,
So-
wait.
So,
I'm
so
seeing
now
you
it's
in
working,
OBS.
but I have a delay.
Okay.
So can you go into
Nice.
go into
Thank you, Rick.
OBS and clear that delay? Remember you went in and put a delay in for mine?
Yeah. How did I do that?
So it's in advanced settings. If you click on there next to where it says mixer, there should be a gear for the mixer.
Yeah.
You click on that, and then it'll have the different channels, and it'll have
Yes.
so clear that if that fixes the delay.
Okay.
Okay, that is definitely better.
Okay. Perfect. Say
Nope, I lied. That is not better.
it's not better. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on.
So what number was in that?
It was 500. Now, say something.
So try 1,000. Oh, wait. Don't do anything. I think it's good. It's perfect. It's fine.
Okay. All right. We have to now. Before we log off today, though, we're gonna remember what these settings.
We're gonna
were.
write these. We're gonna have a mini production meeting and write these things down. So
Exactly. Awesome, Eric. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, we're gonna write these settings down. All right. So now back to what were we talking about, Tony? I don't even remember.
So I am.
Yes, what are you working on?
The Infinity Saga Lego set for the final
damn.
battle in Avengers Endgame.
That's cool.
And
When
one
did
of the
that come
main-
out?
It just like last week.
Gotcha.
So, and one of the reasons I am doing that is because they came out with a set a while ago that was Iron Man's armor display, like in his basement
Yeah.
from Iron Man 3. And so I have been collecting sets that have different Iron Man armors in them from the movies. So I'm trying to get all the on-screen armors that we've seen that are available in the Lego sets to put on that and make a whole Lego Iron Man armor display. So
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
This is the Mark 53, I think, from the final battle in Endgame. So
Gotcha. Very cool, dude.
So that is what
I have.
working on.
I have yet to get back interested into the Legos outside of the probe droid that I did my very first live stream on, which was fine, but he's since been boxed up, and I'm just waiting for it to go out of circulation so I can resell it. Although I did check out the Lego website a few weeks back. I think you and I were talking about Legos a few Fridays ago, and just to see what's coming up. And they do have a few kits that are coming up. I think they have Vader's meditation chamber, which could be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I
mean,
might give that a whirl.
You should definitely try, because I feel like the probe droid was not an accurate representation of how fun Legos are.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you need a vehicle or a scenery set. I think the vehicles are the most fun.
Yeah.
My most satisfying Lego experience was the '89 Batmobile set, and that took me 12 hours to build.
Yeah.
And I think the other set that was most satisfying was the Space Shuttle Discovery with the Hubble telescope.
Is that that's one you have? Did you have it behind you, or at one point had it behind you?
Yeah, it's up on the shelf. I don't think you
Gotcha.
can see it, but it's up. It's up on the shelf behind me. Let me see if I can angle up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's right there. You can sort of see the underside of it right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's kind of a little bit.
And then over here is the space station, the International Space Station.
Yes.
Right there. So.
By the way, I like this angle of you much better. It seems like
What angle?
You moved your camera.
I did. Well, yeah, I moved it up to see all the stuff. So.
Yeah.
Is this the angle you prefer?
I kind of like this angle. And now, if you could just get a little bit more of your upper third a little bit better. But your other view usually has decor blocking the camera. So, what did you have? Like Salacious Crumb or something?
Oh, I think he's on the floor behind my desk. I have a Deadpool too. So here's my Deadpool that sits on my monitor.
What is that? Is that just an action figure, or?
It's called a monitor mate. So it's literally made to sit on your monitor.
Oh,
so like you could do like an over Deadpool shoulder. So your Deadpool's perspective.
I really like that.
So
Eric,
I'm talking to Deadpool.
Eric, if you're here, do you do the Legos as well, or anybody else listening or watching? Are you all working on Legos? Do you dig the Lego world and culture? I'm very curious about this. Scotty B. He has like an insane collection. He's like hardcore.
He's more hardcore than I am, and I'm not even that hardcore. There are certain sets that I find that I enjoy. Oh, I lost. Oh, there it is. I'm putting Iron Man's helmet together.
Eric says he's. What's that? What'd you show? Oh, there it is. Okay. Eric says he likes watching, but way too scared to start down that rabbit hole. Yeah, I was too. Yeah. That's why I kind of eased into it with the probe droid, and then decided to tap out very quickly. It didn't cost too much. I think he was like $60. I was like, this is a good kind of like gateway drug. If I don't really want to go through the gateway, it's not a huge investment.
So how it started for me was we started a New Year's Eve tradition in my family, where we go out and we each get we splurge a little on the Lego sets. We each get one, and we about 8 o'clock we sit down and we start building Lego sets together, and we do that until it's the new year. So
Nice.
that's sort of our family's New Year's Eve tradition.
Such a family man. Such a family man.
You know.
So check this out. What do you think?
It's looking nice. So I was going to ask you, so you're doing that before you do the Plasti Dip?
Yeah, exactly. And the Plasti Dip, Eric says he likes that tradition. I don't know if you can see the chat. I need to figure out a way to be able to share the chat with you.
I can see the chat in the stream. So
okay, got it. Yeah, so I'm going to do the 3-dimensional stuff first. Then I'll put a coat of Plasti Dip on, and that will kind of tie it all together, hold it down.
I like that.
It'll even
like
kind of
that.
blend it. Yeah.
Because
and then
you
I'll
can always
paint
use
the whole thing.
When you paint it, you can do some detail work, like some shadows and some light, almost like a makeup.
Absolutely.
On it, which will make it look nice. I did a next time I'll show you my Klingon ridges that I put makeup on.
Yeah, for your Armada. That's for your Armada thing, right?
It was for something that I ended up not doing, but I've decided
Gotcha.
I'm going to go full Klingon cosplay.
Nice.
There was if you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, the card game, there's an artist who's done probably hundreds of cards for that game, and I met him once, and I actually ran a bed and breakfast, and he stayed at it.
Oh, that's cool.
He was doing a signing at a local game store. And so as his tip to me, he drew a sketch of a Klingon, and then somebody noticed that it looked a little like me.
Yeah.
So next time I'll show you that, and I'll show you the ridges that I have that I did make up.
That's
for.
awesome.
So,
That's so cool. You were also considering doing a Ninja Turtle cosplay as well. Did you ever go down that rabbit hole at all? Or it was just a fantasy?
I've done some research. I was planning on buying stuff for that. I wasn't going to make anything.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I'm interested to see how your Audrey 2 turns out, because I feel like the process of making a Ninja Turtle mask would be very similar to making Audrey 2, because there's probably some similarities between the texture that you're looking for in Audrey 2 and the texture of Ninja Turtle skin. So
yeah. Oh, 100%. And I'm actually debating. Well, Alex, what's going on? Nice to see you pop on. This is my pal Alex, Tony. We met when I was building BD1, the droid from Last Jedi. Alex actually makes real robots.
Jedi. Not Last Jedi.
No, what is it called?
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order.
The Star Wars game I don't like.
Which is weird because it's such a good game.
I love the story. I just did not like the gameplay. For some reason I just couldn't do it. Yeah, I didn't like the controls. I couldn't. It just was not fun for me.
Okay.
It could be. I'm so used to Red Dead mechanics.
Okay. Yeah.
That it's possible that I just couldn't handle, anything else. But
See, Alex thinks it's a great game as well. Yeah, you're a hardcore Red Dead Redemption guy.
Oh my God, I love Red Dead Redemption. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite video game of all time.
Really? Is it really? Interesting.
non MMO.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. I found it at some points tedious because I like the open world, don't get me wrong, But I found this one to be so open world that it just became. It was like a chore. It's like, and like I'm the kind of person that I have to finish the game before I can move on with my life. And I was like, when is this thing gonna be over?
The story though in that game is so good. Like
the story was good. The ending was wonderful.
Yes.
I love the soundtrack. I have the soundtrack playlist on my Spotify. Alex says he's not a gamer, but he really liked Fallen Order. Yeah, I enjoyed Fallen Order. I would love to see a open world. I would love to see what was the game that we used to play on the PC for Star Wars Old Republic?
The Old Republic, Star Wars: The Old Republic.
I would love to see something like that for PlayStation. Like that was a fun game.
The problem is that like you're not going to get the quality of like so Fallen Order is basically that concept. Like it's as close as you're going to get to an open world Star Wars game that so in my experience they either port stuff over. So for instance, I play Star Trek Online, and they have ported that over to, so that's a PC game. It started as a PC game 11 years ago. And then they ported it over to console, but it's a different server. So you can't, if you're playing on PC, you don't see the console players. Actually, you don't see the console players, and then if you're playing on PlayStation, you don't see the PC players or the Xbox players. You only see your own console. And then, sorry, I'm looking for Lego pieces for Thanos's Thanos's sword thing.
His sword thing.
Yeah, his the thing he beats Captain America's shield to pieces with.
Ooh.
Here we go. So I think either you would get a port, which we have not gotten a port of the Old Republic yet. So I don't think it's ever coming. And if they were to make, a AAA title for the console, like they might do an open world game. Like there was actually it was called 1313, I think, or that was the working title, and it was a Boba Fett open world underworld crime syndicate game that they developed. I think it was almost complete, and then when Disney bought Lucasfilm, they scrapped that game completely.
Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, and for those of us who are not neck deep in the gaming world as you are, what does a AAA game mean?
So it basically is like, hundreds of millions of dollars in development, and like Grand Theft Auto or
Got it. Okay.
I mean, technically speaking, Fallen Order is as close to a AAA Star Wars game as you can get, and then. Red Dead Redemption. I mean, those are games that literally are, $200 million of development, and they have a voice cast. They do motion, all the like most of the acting in Red Dead was motion capture. Right, so like the actors are on a soundstage in mocap suits, like acting the parts. So that level of development where it's really an interactive movie. I mean, that's what I consider. Red Dead is an interactive movie, and I think that that's a AAA game right there.
Got it.
And so I think the only thing that we're missing is the open worldness.
Sure.
So if they did, there's rumors that they're making another Fallen Order. So if they do, then we're probably looking at, it could possibly be true open world, as opposed to like, you know, the narrative sort of story that they told with the first one. So.
And there was a little open worldy component to it because, like, I remember when I first started playing, like, I was able to go to Dathomir before I had to go to Dathomir. I mean, I couldn't do much because a lot of it was locked, and I needed certain skills to be able to move forward. But you know, I'm currently playing Spider-Man.
Oh, such a good game.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm in Act 3 right now, and so
You're
I'm
probably
nearing the end.
You could be further along than I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got to one big boss fight that I had problems with, and then I sort of took a break for a while, and I haven't gone back to finish it.
Got it. Yeah, I'm in Act 3. I think I'm like almost at 80 something % completion at this point. Eric says he'd like an Old Republic in Fallen Order. Yeah, you know what? Speaking of Old Republic and the Knights of Old Republic, so I was doing my weekly search in the App Store for Star Wars content, and I always see the Knights of the Old Republic game app for iPhone. Mm-hmm. Have you or anyone who's watching, listening, played the iPhone Knights of the Old Republic app game? It's like $10, so I don't know if it's like the full game or
I'm pretty sure it's the game because it's. I mean, I own it. I've never played it. In fact, do I? I guess I bought it. I bought it in the App Store, but I think I bought it for my laptop, for my MacBook.
Oh, really?
But I think I can also download it onto an iOS device. But I own it. I've never played it. I've actually never played it, period. And I very much want to.
Yeah. I mean, I've never played Knights of the Old Republic, period, either. So.
Oh, really?
No, never. Yeah. I mean, I've always been aware of it, but I've just never played it.
That's like the quintessential. That's what everybody compares Star Wars games to.
So what do you think?
That's looking nice.
Yeah, and then once it's painted and you know, and I think that'll add some nice texture to it too, some three-dimensionality to it. Yeah, this stuff.
Three-dimensionality?
Three-dimensionality, yeah.
Three-dimensionality?
Sure, I just made it a word. I can make up words. But this stuff is called Model Magic. Have you ever played with this before?
No, but does it like, for lack of a better term, get hard after you've...
If you leave it out long enough, it'll get hard. Yes, it gets hard.
Family show. I don't know why I'm telling you this. It's a family show.
It's a family show, exactly. There's no messy crumbling. It's soft, squishy modeling material. Reuse or air dry. It's from Crayola. Yeah, so it's like non-toxic, safe clay. But someone was working on another project. It actually may have been an Audrey 2 project, and they were using this for the lips and stuff. And I was like, that's a fascinating use. And so I figured I'd give it a try. I was also going to try to do this with hot glue gun, but I think the hot glue gun would have melted the melted the foam. All right, so Alex says, most of the open world games are way too complicated for me. I get totally lost with all the controls. Fallen Order was just complicated enough for me to really be able to do things but not be lost. Okay, that's fair.
So yeah, so Alex, are you? I think you're putting when you say open world, I think you mean like an MMORPG, because those are super complicated. But an open world game like Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto is the same level of complexity as Fallen Order. It's just when you're on the map, instead of the map having you sort of guiding you through the map, you literally can go anywhere on the map. That's the only difference. So your character and your gameplay mechanics are basically identical to Fallen Order, but when you're on a map, the map is there's no like gating. Like you're not gated by not being able to go there until you finish something, or not being able to go there until you finish something. It means an open world map. So you can literally travel anywhere you want to go. And then you can go talk to somebody, and then that will engage you in a story or story mission or a story quest or something like that. But even then, you usually come back to the open world, and then you do that quest in the open world. So,
So would you consider Fallen Order an open world, or it's a gated world?
well, it's not an open world because you have to, within each map, you have to accomplish certain goals to then unlock new sections of the map.
Okay.
So whereas
That's-
like
yeah.
in Red Dead, you're told you got to go rob this train, but if you could literally turn around and run the other way if you wanted, you just won't complete the quest. So
Right.
oh, Witcher 3, yeah, I mean, I haven't played that. I think I'm gonna though. And I know that that is an open world. I'm not familiar with how those game mechanics are compared to other ones, but I guess that would be more. I'm assuming it would be like more console open world. So yeah, so the original Zelda is actually is an open world game. It's probably one of the first open world games.
Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah.
Because you can go anywhere you want,
Right.
and like, you know, there's a little bit of like you need this thing to travel across the thing, but
Right.
but still you can literally go in any direction you want, you know. Breath of the Wild I would consider the only other open world Zelda game. I feel like after, I guess Link to the Past, you could also say. I guess most of them are. I feel like
Well, Link to the Past, that was the second one, right?
no, well, no. The second one was Link's Adventure, which was a 2D side scroller, and it was on the
Yes.
NES.
Yes, yeah.
The Super Nintendo Zelda was a Link to
Linked.
the Past.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, got it.
And then
Yeah.
the Game Boy one.
The second Nintendo one, the side scroller, that had some gates to it. Like you had to get particular spells to be able to access, you know, the different sections of the map, or the hammer to knock open the walls to access different, which I think was a little bit of a departure from the first one, where, to your point, it was open world. I mean, you weren't going to get very far, you know, because of the tools that you had, but or wouldn't be able to progress through, Fortress 7 because you didn't have bombs to get through, but you could at least get to those areas for sure.
Well, it's
How's
all
the
about
new Zelda game?
choice too? The new one is a
The
remake
Sword?
of Skyward Sword is a remake of one that was on the Wii, and that utilized motion controls.
Ooh, okay, gotcha.
I actually did not play that one. The only Zelda games I actually played like a substantial amount were I don't know if I've ever beaten the original one. Listen, Breath of the Wild is a phenomenal game. In fact, before Red Dead Redemption, Breath of the Wild was my favorite game of all time.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Incredible. Yeah.
Mm. You're waiting for your friend to finish it. That's awesome. If I lived closer, Alex, I'd let you borrow it.
Good luck, because if he tries to 100% that game, or if they try to 100% that game, it takes a while. There's like 900 Korok seeds to get, so good luck with that.
Is there really?
yeah. So those little creatures that if you find like if you see a circle of rocks and you go do a thing there, like they show up. So there's over 900 of those to find.
Oh my God, that's insane. Yeah, I don't have the patience or the fortitude to get through that. Did I see Clifford pop his head in here? Is he still here?
Did Cliff pop in?
I thought when we were having our technical issues, I could have swore I saw Clifford.
He probably
up.
popped in and said, these guys have no idea what they're doing. What a bunch of amateurs, and left.
That's probably exactly what he said. I'll have to go back to the replay. I miss that guy.
I was thinking about Cliff the other day. He because I just watched the Suicide Squad, and I just finished watching The Flash and
the CW Flash.
the CW Flash and Black Lightning, and I'm now watching. I'm now finishing Superman and Lois, which is so good. That show is like an adult, like that show is a Superman show for adults, like
Oh,
because
really?
he has two teenage sons, and he's been married to Lois for years, and she quits her job at the Daily Planet, and they move back to Smallville after Clark's mother Martha passes away, and so they're living at the farm. They're dealing with kids. One of his kids, it sort of has powers,
Yeah.
and he's dealing with that, and like he's trying to do so it's like him struggling between being a good father and being Superman, and like it's
All right.
it's an interesting.
That's on HBO Max?
No, that's on CW. That's a CW.
Oh, okay.
Um,
He's on the last boss and isn't a completionist, so hopefully it'll be a few more days. Oh, good. Good for you. Yes.
Oh, well,
I'm a
so the
completionist
last-
with some things.
It's funny because the last boss, you actually, after you beat it, you don't beat it because,
Well, spoiler alert.
well, but that's not part of the story. Like it's basically you beat the boss and you save the day, but then it reverts your game state back to before you've actually beaten the boss, because that's the state in which the world exists. So, sorry to spoil that, but it's not a
Wow.
story. Like it's not part of the story.
Wow,
I would
it's an
just-
experience point.
It's a look. I think I'm saving some frustration because when I
You-
first did it, I was like, wait, what the heck? Why? What?
You ruined Zelda. You ruined Zelda.
If anything, it's going to prepare you to not have the same frustration as
Yeah, I don't remember the ending. My as soon as I'm done with the game, it's gone.
Well, the ending is just sort of like the thing is. Here's the thing. Is it Alex? Is that who I'm talking to? Is that who we're talking
Yeah.
to?
Yeah.
So Alex, here's the thing: is that when you start Breath of the Wild, after you complete the first area, you literally can go right to the final boss and try to beat him. I mean, you're probably going to fail unless you're like a master at the game because he's tough, but you can do that. You can literally just walk into the castle and go defeat the boss. That's what's so great about that game is like it never holds you back. You can literally go and do whatever you want.
I had
started
fun
watching
with that game.
Titans. Yes, Titans. It's funny. I started watching Titans when it first started, and I was a little apprehensive because of how adult that show is. But I have come to really enjoy it, and in fact, I just started watching season 3, which just started. So I'm glad you're.
that's
I'm glad
CW
you're
as well?
enjoying it as well. No, that is not.
Oh.
That's the one. Titans is the one where the original trailer was F Batman.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, I remember
the
that.
F Batman.
Yeah.
So
That was when we had Geeky a Go-Go.
Yeah, and yeah. So that is a very adult. That's a very adult show, and it's really good. I like it a lot.
I want to check that one out. There's about a minute delay. Yeah, I need to figure out what's up with the delays and stuff here.
I mean that kind of delay is tough to fix because it has a lot to do with the general internet and what state like the internet is right at the moment.
Right.
So it's tough to fix that problem.
My entertainment choices are much more lowbrow these days. Last night I started watching The Prince on HBO, which is like The Family Guy, but it takes place in Buckingham Palace. And it's from the point of view of Prince George, the older brothers. What the hell? What's their name? Alex? No, Harry and what's the older brother's name? Prince William. William's kid.
I have no idea. I don't keep up on the royal family.
I don't either. My knowledge of them actually is through The Crown, which is a phenomenal series on Netflix, and I can't wait for the next season to come out. But this show is there's very few shows that make me laugh out loud, and watching the Queen drop an F-bomb or call her son, a flaming idiot or whatever, it's just like I got some good late night chuckles out of it. I was quite impressed. But yes, Titans. I definitely want to watch Titans. I like the
Titans
dark,
is really
gritty
good.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
you'll love. Oh my god, like Titans is like the most like. So it's basically like it's like Game of Thrones comic book. Like you know how Doom Patrol is weird. You know how
Yeah.
weird Doom Patrol gets. So Titans gets that dark.
Oh wow. Okay. All
Like,
right. All right.
It gets dark.
And I'm sorry, you said it's on Max?
So Titans is on HBO Max.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to add that to the queue. And we'll probably start watching that this weekend after I get through my binge of The Prince, because the episodes are only 13 minutes long, and I need some more British humor in my life. All right, Tone. So here's what they came out looking like.
Very nice.
And so
Is this show and tell time? Because I built the Thanos.
yeah. All right.
I built the
You know what?
Thanos. I built an Iron Man with his shield.
Very cool.
And then my personal favorite, spoiler alert, by the way, anybody who hasn't seen Endgame, Captain America with Mjolnir and the shield.
How do you say it? Mjolnir?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. All right, hold on. I just want to do one more. Oh my God, I have so many notifications. I need to figure out how to get rid of just notifications in my life, period. All right. Nah,
You
I'll
should
deal with
be
that
able
later.
to go into your accounts and you.
That I want to hire someone to do that for me. Wait, I'm 40
available.
years old. I have earned someone to help support me in my technological foibles.
Foibles? Holy cow.
My foibles. My foibles.
No wonder
I don't know if that's even the right thing.
No wonder you need somebody to help you, because you talk like you're 86 years old. I need somebody to help me with my foibles.
Help me figure out these
Sounds like
notifications.
something you got growing on your neck. Oh, how's
I-
my foible look?
It's coming in nicely. It's coming in nicely.
How's my foible?
Oh,
Is
Tony.
my foible pussy? Yes.
Ew. Come on. There was a line. There's a line. Okay, you know what? We're going to come up with a list of words we're not allowed to say on this. That's one of them.
So just to be clear, if you leave it out long enough, it'll get hard. Is on this side of the line.
It
but
practically says it on the bag.
If my foible pussy is on that side of the line. Just to be clear, I want to make note. Let me write this down.
Let the
Let me
record
write
show
this down.
that I find the word pussy offensive. It just is
you
gross.
are. Oh, you want to see? So my new phone, right? My new thing. So I got a new skin for it. So it looks like a composite notebook.
Comp book.
And then check this out. The I don't know if you can see that, but see the
I see it. Yeah, the lines.
wallpaper.
Yeah.
The wallpaper is the lines, and then there's another
It's
skin
black
that
now.
goes on the inside to make it. No,
Oh,
but
I
see the
see, yeah.
skin, the white lines on
Yeah.
the skin, so it just completes the look. So
Completes the look.
and
you must be so proud of yourself.
a Microsoft Slim Pen.
Ooh. It's like
Snazzy.
I thought phones were supposed to be getting smaller.
Alex, thanks for stopping by, Alex. Right?
Yes, Alex, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, man. We'll see you next week. Yeah, we got to wrap this up too. I got to go take care of the kids and all that fun stuff. They're running around by themselves upstairs, willy-nilly. Who knows what's happened?
As long as the knives.
I left
are
the
left,
knives
I
out
think
for
you
them
should
to
be
play
fine.
with,
Okay,
so
well,
it's okay.
I guess that's a problem.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right, so this is like we should come up with some sort of outro since we figured out the intro so eloquently.
Did we figure out the intro?
I mean, I thought it was wonderful. I thought we crushed it. You know, when we watch the replay,
Nailed
because
it.
I'm going to watch the replay.
Yeah, because you like watching yourself. I understand.
Of course, absolutely. I have
Yep.
multiple monitors just so I can watch all of my episodes in front of me. I just want to make sure I look good. I look better on camera than I do in person. So
That is true. I can
that
attest
is
to
very
that.
true. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, I don't know if that was a compliment or not. I feel like that might have
wasn't.
been insulting. In
It
some way.
wasn't. It's okay when
Um,
I'm self-deprecating. When you're
No.
deprecating on me, it's not
I'm-
that. No, it has to be your bull. No, you can get a good look at a T-bone steak.
Is that Tommy Boy? That's Tommy Boy, right?
That's Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy. Yeah.
You can get a good look at a T-bone steak if you stick your head up a butcher's. No, wait. It has to be your cow. Yes, we need a safe space, and this is our safe space. And Eric, you are definitely part of that safe space. We could have special guests on. Eric, Alex, you all, anybody watching can be a special guest. I brought over conversation starter cards just in case our relationship.
Pull one
required
out.
that.
Let's do one real quick.
We're gonna do one real quick. All right. All right. Oh, this is a great
That's
one.
how we'll end the show. That's how we'll end the show, with a conversation starter.
All right. We'll end it with a starter. Okay. I like that. Okay. What have you lost that you'd like to find? I know what my answer is.
What have I lost that I would like to find?
Correct. Yes.
I'm sure there's like 100 things, but I can't think of any because I've forgotten them, which is probably how I lost the things in the first place. Now, so just lost, like it was lost.
What it could be something. It could be an item. It could be a person. It could be a memory.
Yes, yes, that one memory. I don't remember what it is, but I want it back.
That's what you've lost that you'd like to find.
Sure.
Perfect.
What's your answer? Because that might help me with mine.
My 20s.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Maybe my 30s.
But you just had them like yesterday. Literally, you had them last year.
I had them last year. Now they're gone. Bye 30s.
What would that I've lost?
Eric, if you're
I
still
don't know.
watching, what have you lost that you would like to find?
Sanity.
I lost the question. Sanity.
Yes. That's what I would like to find that I have lost.
Yeah.
I feel like after having kids and after having so many kids, I have lost my sanity.
That's
And I
very...
didn't you know what the funny part is I didn't I thought I've always been crazy, but I'm pretty sure I was sane at one point and I did not realize it. And so
this is actually a good way to definitely end the show. There's a lot of good questions in here too.
stop. Why are you looking ahead?
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Stop,
Okay, all right.
what are you doing?
Look, there's like 600 of them. I'm going to put these all in the middle so I can't find them again.
Thankfully, you're going to forget them all as soon as
I know.
As soon as the show's over.
I'm a cheater. Eric called me out on it. All right. Well, I think this is it. Eric, when you think of your answer to that very deep question, leave it in one of the comments or on the video or on Facebook, because I'd love to hear what your thoughts on this are. But Eric, Alex, Mom, everybody who was watching that didn't decide to chime in, that's awesome. But thank you for watching. And I hope you had as much fun as we did. We'll be back again next week. And Tony, I was thinking about this, and I kind of wanted to do it today, but I completely forgot. We should do, even if we have our scripts in front of us, we should bring back Who's On First. We'll just do it. We'll just do it virtually.
Okay.
I'll find a copy of it and shoot it over to you.
Okay.
All right. So Tony, where can the folks find you?
I am Tony on a Mountain on Twitter and Instagram, I think. I don't post very much, but I've been interacting more and more on Twitter recently. So definitely at me, as the kids who are now in their 30s say.
And I am at Anthony Pizzuto pretty much everywhere, or at MBAP77 everywhere else for my Made by AP endeavors. But thank you, folks, for watching. We'll see you next time, and make sure you, I don't know, enjoy your weekend and life. That was my deep ending. We'll figure this all out tonight. All right. Thanks, everybody.